Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today it's a tutorial again, and today's look is the one that I am wearing today. It's a bold teal look using one of my favorite palettes of this month, which is the Makeup Forever Eyeshadow 2, and I'm sorry that I'm looking for it. I just finished the look. This is the one. There is a full review in my channel if you like to, hear my opinion and swatches. This is how it looks like, and this is the row that I used to create this fun and bold look. So if you're interested in learning how I achieved that, please keep on watching. Alright, I'm going to start by applying a primer, just because my face has any possible issue that you guys could imagine, from under circles to some pigmentation marks and moles and all that different things that you guys enjoy so much asking about. I have them, and I have to treat them on my own as well. And I'm going to be applying my primer, and the primer that I'm using now, and I'm in love with it, and it's going to be featured probably in the favorites of the month whenever I actually redo the favorites of the month video. It's the Face Blur, and it's called Beauty Shot Face Blur. It has FPA 15, and this is from Etude House. This is a Korean brand, and I'm going to explain all about the Korean brand in another video, but just in a nutshell, this is a great product, a great thing for you to try. So all I take is a pump. I don't need more than that. It has some color to it, but it doesn't leave it color, if it makes any sense. So the color that it has just helps to even out your skin, and you can apply it with your fingers. That's what I usually do. I would just go over with my fingers, or you can just apply it with a brush as well. Alright, so now you can actually see how it helps to even out your skin tone all at once. It's just a great product. Now for my foundation, I'm going to be using the Studio Sculpt from MAC. I use color NC35. I'm going to use a foundation brush. This is from Benefit, and I've been using this lately a lot if you have seen my latest video. So long strokes to apply it, and then I come back with small strokes to blend the foundation in place. Right, so that's for foundation. Now I'm going to use concealer to cover some blemishes, black spots, and some of discoloration or dark pigmentation that I have. I'm going to be using a stick concealer. This is also from Etude House. And I want to clarify before anybody asks, no, I'm not sponsored by any means by Etude House or any brand. I just like this very much, and I thought it was good for you guys to know other options available. So this is called Surprise Stick Concealer from Etude House, and the color that I chose has been erased. I don't have a way to know it, so I apologize for that. I don't know what color it is, but it's just a stick concealer. And I'm going to apply it around my mouth because I have some discoloration there that I just don't like. I'm going to cover some black spots or, things over there that I don't like. And then I'll probably come back with this one as well for concealer on my dark circles for my under eye. But I'm going to do just a tiny bit, and in case I need to retouch, I will. Usually you don't do that. Usually you just apply it once the makeup is done, but hey. Right, so once that you have applied your foundation and your concealer, this is a very basic but sometimes not known rule of makeup, is whenever you use a base or a creamy product, you need to set it with powder. Otherwise, it's going to smudge in a matter of hours, and it won't last all day, and it will just fade not evenly. So you would look like a hot mess. You don't want that. So I'm going to be using my Skin Finish Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC. This is in color Medium Plus, and I'm going to grab a big fluffy brush. This is from Sephora. This is called the Round Powder. It's supposed to be powder. It was not shedding, and then all of a sudden it's just started to shed, and it's just annoying because it leaves, little hairs all over your face, and it's not fun. Alright, now that you've done that, I'm just going to do my eyebrows, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I have done my eyebrows, and the next step is going to be to do your eye makeup. And I'm going to be starting with Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance. This is a primer for your eyeshadows to stick and get the best color payoff you can possibly get. I'm just going to apply a tiny bit of it in my eyes, and all I do is apply a little bit of the product and then distribute it with my fingers. Now for this look, I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever. This is the Artist Shadows 2. This is a 9 Artist Shadow palette, and I have a full review on this baby up in my channel in case you're interested. Anyway, I'm going to start off by getting this color over here, and the color is really long. It's ME302, and I'm going to apply it with a shader brush. I'm going to apply it to the inner section of my lid and the outer section of my lid. I'm going to come right over where my crease should be. Kind of like making a bridge. Do you see that? Alright, so now I'm going to get this color over here. It's called ME232, and I'm going to apply it with a 217 brush. I'm going to apply this color right in the center, and this also will help me not just to buff in the color but also to blend in. And then use whatever you have left in that brush to blend into your crease. Now I'm going to get another brush. This is the Smoky Crease from Sephora, and I'm going to use this color over here. This is called D552, and I'm going to grab this color. This is kind of a shimmery mauvey beige. I'm going to go right on top of the crease. This will not only help me blend even further, but it will give me some shine. Now with an angle brush, I'm going to go with Vanilla Bean. This is from Makeup Geek, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone with this color. You can use any color that you usually use for highlighting that's similar to your skin tone, or 1 or 2 shades a little bit lighter. I would recommend using just a matte eyeshadow on the brow bone and nothing shimmery, because you're using shimmery all over, so you don't want more shimmery. Alright, now I'm going to get the same eyeshadow, the last one that I used, which is D552. I'm going to use my finger, and I'm just going to position a tiny little touch on the inner tear dot, just like that. You can use a brush. I find it easier with my finger. Now with this smudger brush, I'm going to go back with my ME232, which is this teal color over here, and I'm going to do my lower lash line. I'm going to apply the teal first all along my lower lash line. Now with the same brush, the smudger brush, I'm going to go back with a dark green ME302, and I'm going to grab a little bit of that product. This is like applying butter. This color is amazingly, out of the colors that I'm using, I find this the most buttery. So I'm going to apply that to the outer side of my lashes. Right, so the only thing that I'm missing in my eyes is to do my eyeliner, my lashes, and falsies. And I'll be right back to finish up the face and the look. Alright guys, so I have applied my falsies and I have done my eyeliner. And I basically just winged it out a little bit. There is a whole other video for learning how to do your eyeliner, but I usually do it off camera for time-saving purposes. So that's pretty much the final look for the eyes. I'm going to finish up my face, and I'm going to do some contouring. This is a Sigma brush, a large angle F40 brush. For my case, I'm going to be using my Anastasia contour kit, and I'm going to be using the darkest color to contour just because I like heavy contouring, I can't not lie. Going to come from the back of my ear all the way into my corner of my mouth is what we usually say. I don't think we go that far of it. And then I'm going to go right on my chin and my jawline. That is going to help it define a little bit more, and if you have a little bit of double chin, it also helps a lot. Now for my blush, I'm going to be using Hourglass, and this is Luminous Flush, and this is how it looks like. It's just a very nice pinky toned down color. It already has some undertones that will help highlight. So all you have to do is find the top of your cheeks, come back with a blush brush and just dust in. Usually I won't even rub it, I would just dust in the product, because what you really want, it's a very nice healthy glow to your face. You don't want too much color. It's just so beautiful. Now I'm going to apply just a little bit on my chin and a little bit right on where my hair starts to grow. It gives the impression that I was naturally blushed under the sun, and you know, it just gives a more healthy look than just on the cheeks and then nothing else on your face. Beautiful. And the last thing is your highlights. Never forget to highlight if you really are looking for a very pro looking flawless look. So I'm going to be using my Sigma. This is a tapered highlighter F35, and this is just a small highlighter brush. So for highlighter, I'm going to be using my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in color Opal. I like to just brush in the color right at the top of my cheeks, and I'm using the mirror, sorry. Hopefully I'm not in your way, and just brush out a little bit. It gives this radiant, beautiful look. Then on the tip of it, I'm going to use to go right down on the center of my nose. I usually don't contour with dark shadows the center of my nose, the sides of my nose, excuse me, because I have a small nose. If I had a very big nose, then I would probably do it, but since I have such a small nose, I want my nose to be seen, and that's usually what I do. I'll grab a tiny bit and just put it on the tip of my nose to make sure that you guys can see it. A tiny little bit on the chin just because I want it to come forward. Now for my lips, I'm going to be using my MAC crayon. This is in color Stylingly Stylish, and this is just basic nude, but you can use any pinky nude that you have. Nearer to me so I can actually do this right. And then for my lipsticks, I'm going to be using Honey Love from MAC as well. This is the color that I used at my wedding, and it's the color that I love the most for any look. Now, one trick that I like to do is grab my Becca, just because I'm so in love with this product, Becca in Opal, and I would grab a tiny little bit of the color with my finger, and I would just add it to the center. And that creates a little bit of a fuller lip, if you know what I mean. I think it does a nice effect on the lips. Right, so that's pretty much what I had for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something, at least a trick or a tip today. And if you happen to recreate this look, please don't forget to hashtag me or to tag me on any of the social media. I leave all the information down below, and at the end of the videos you can find me easily. And before I go, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already for more information and more videos to come. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and don't forget to like the video if you liked it. It's very important for me to know if it was good or bad, or you know, you like it or not. Just leave your comments and questions down below. I'll get back to them as soon as possible. Thank you so much for stopping by today, and I hope you guys have a blessed day. See you very soon. Bye-bye.